Chapter 3. Music in the Heart. Raffaello's genius goes directly to the heart. Autobiography of Benvenuto Cellini. 4. The only true way to learn is by doing. The skill of the hand and the skill of the thought can be brought out only by use. We shall not become very skillful, nor very learned, nor very good unless we daily devote ourselves to tasks, often difficult and unpleasant, which shall bring to us wisdom, or success, or goodness. None of these things, nor any other like them, come merely by talking about them. That is the worst way of all, merely to talk and not to act. But if we talk truthfully and act with care, we shall gain a great deal. Pleasant companionship often brings forth thoughts which, if we follow them industriously, lead a long way in a good direction. I do not know that any one has likened music to a country. But we can make the comparison, and then it becomes plain that we may either wander through it, seeing the beautiful things, wondering about them, and talking over our admiration and our wonder, or we may join to this a true and an earnest inquiry, which shall give us, as a reward, the clear understanding of some things which we see. Let us travel in this way, first, because we shall gain true knowledge by it, but better still, because we shall thereby learn in the first days that the truest pleasures and the dearest happinesses are those for which we have done something, those for which we have given both of labor and of pains. One of the wisest little philosophers in the world was Polissena, 5, and I think she became wise just because she labored. As we become more and more acquainted with true music, we shall learn this. True music is that which is born in someone's heart. All immortal writers speak out of the heart. 6. Nothing could be truer, and as they speak out of their hearts, you may be sure they intend to speak into ours. Nowhere else. As true music is made in someone's heart, we must feel it in our own hearts as we play it, or it will mean nothing. The heart must make it warm, then the beauties of the music will come out. It is strange how our moods tell themselves. All we do with our eyes and with our ears, with the tongue and with the hands, what we do with our thoughts even, is sure to say of itself whether we are doing with a willing heart or not. It is curious that the truth will come out of whatever seems to be a secret, but curious as it may be, it does come out. We must think of that. Every one of us knows the difference between doing willingly and unwillingly. We know that things done with joy and with eagerness are well done and seem to spring directly from the heart. Not only that, but they really inspire joy and eagerness in those who are about us. Inspire is just the word. Look it up in your dictionary, and see that it means exactly what happens. To breathe into, they breathe joy and happiness into all things else, and it comes out of our hearts. Now happiness can be told in many ways, in laughter, in the eyes, in a game, in a life like that of Polissena's, in anything, but in nothing that does not win the heart. As happiness can be shown in anything, it can be shown in music. We can put happiness into play, likewise we can put happiness into music. And as much of it as we put into anything will come out. Besides, we might just as well learn now as at another time, this: whatever we put into what we do will come out. It may be happiness or idleness or hatred or courage. Whatever goes into what we do comes out very plainly. Everything, remember. That means much. If you should practice for an hour, wishing all the time to be doing something else, you may be sure that your wish is coming out of your playing so plainly that every one knows it. Do you think that is strange? Well, it may be, but it is strictly true. No one may be able to explain why and how, but certainly it is true that as we play our music, all that goes on in the heart finds its way into the head, and the arms, and the hands, into the music, off through the air, and into the hearts of every one who is listening. So it is a valuable truth for us to remember, that whatever we put into our music will come out, and we cannot stop it, and other people will get it, and know what we are by it. Once we fully understand how music will show forth our inmost feelings, we shall begin to understand its truthfulness and its power, as well as its beauty. We shall see from our first days that music will tell the truth. That will help us to understand a little the true mission of art, either to state a true thing, or adorn a serviceable one. 7. The moment we understand this a very little, we shall begin to love art. We shall be glad and willing for music to reveal us, to show the spirit within us, because little by little with the understanding will come love and reverence for the beautiful thoughts that are locked up in tones. Men who want to tell something to very many people, many of whom they do not know and to whom they cannot go, write down all they have to say and make a book of it. There are some men, however, who have many beautiful thoughts which they wish to tell to those who can understand. These may dwell in their own land or in other lands, in their own time or in future time. But the message of these men is so beautiful and so delicate that it cannot be told in words, so they tell it in music. Then, in their own land and in other lands, in their own day and forever after, people can find out the delicate thoughts by studying the pages of the music, seeking with their hearts the thought that came out of the master's heart. Do you wonder that composers revere their art? We are told of Chopin that art was for him a high and holy vocation. 8. Do you wonder? Let me read you a few words about his devotion. In order to become a skillful and able master he studied, without dreaming of the fame he would obtain. Nothing could be purer, more exalted, than his thoughts. 9. Because he knew that if his thoughts were not pure the impurity would come out in his music. The music that has first been felt in the heart, and then written down finds its way and tells all about the heart, where it was born. When you play and feel that you are playing from the heart, you may be sure you are on the right path. The beautiful thing is, that this is true no matter how simple music is. The very simplest will tell all about us. Remember, in playing music, that great and good men have put into tones thoughts which will be a joy and comfort to the world forever. Some one of these talks will be about classic and common music. But even now I am sure we understand that good music comes from pure thought, and pure thought comes from a good heart. That, surely, is clear and simple. Pure music is earnest and songful. It has meaning in every part. No tone is without a lofty purpose. That is true music. It is classic from the heart that is put into it. By being faithful to our music it will do for us more than we can dream. Do you know the inscription that used to be over the north gate of the city of Siena, in Italy? Siena opens not only her gates, but her heart to you.